Hey RM, October. I'm making spinach kind of recipe today. I usually buy a frozen, but I first time seeing in a can, and I'm gonna use the meat, beef, and tomato, and it's gonna be a pizza basically, but with spinach and meat. It's called fatayer, Arabic kind of recipe. Let's need to grate my tomato, mix in the meat and the spinach. I'll have to make the dough later and put that on the dough. And I'm going to bake it, but it's going to be edges, so I'm going to fold them in. And yeah, I think my battery's running low, so I'm not going to record much now, but basically it for the recipe. Maybe you can add some spices if you like. I'm going to put them in later as well. RM, thanks for watching. Hey, it's fatayer. Basically spinach pizza, I guess, or spinach bread dough baked in the oven. Okay, so I grated the tomato, not the onion skin or a tomato skin. No, maybe I'll use half of this. Mix that in and mix the meat. It's almost like cabbage rolls, except the spinach. And then I'll get the dough and see how it's gonna look. RM, thanks for watching. Spinach kind of recipe. It's called fatayer. Fatayer, something about fatayer. I guess fatayer. It's an Arabic word. So I made it a couple times before. I quite like the taste of it. RM, thanks for watching. Okay, so I probably used about half the can. So if you're using frozen, probably one block. And now I'm using all the meat. Doesn't look pretty, but it's gonna taste good. Okay, so now my meat is in. I'm using beef, all of the beef. I'm gonna mix this up, and that's gonna be my filling. Spices you can put in, but I have to go and look up the spices. I don't have them on hand. So I'll add probably salt, pepper, and a couple other things into it. See how it turns out. RM, thanks for watching. This is raw meat. Okay, so this is how the mixture looks like, a little bit better. And I'll quickly go get my recipe. Check out the spices, what I'm going to need. Pepper, salt, not too much salt. Now let's see what other spices I'm going to need. Maybe put in a sunmac, a couple other kind of Indian spices. So this is going to make a lot of meat patties. I'll probably use up half of it. Try to make 4 of them today. Alright, thanks for watching fatayer recipe. So Arabic kind of spinach beef bread or beef patties, but they're one. Okay, so today I'm making 3. Instead of rolling them out completely, I'm gonna do it individual. I don't like to cut the shape out. I think this way is gonna be okay for me. So I'm gonna make them into a kind of triangle. I've seen a lot of people, they make it vegetarian or open face pizza. There's a lot of different ways to make these meat pies. A lot of them are Lebanese now. It depends what you find. I'm making mine with a beef. It's a basic dough. You can buy the pizza dough if you want to, or put a little yogurt into it, or a little milk or something. Mine's basic pizza dough. So it's something I made them before. This one's not quite good shape. Yeah, get a nice round shape. Try it again. There we go. Okay, got 1, 2, 3. Now I'll put the meat inside the center of each one and bake it. That'll be my dinner today and tomorrow, maybe the day after. But this is the last bit of pizza dough I have left, so I have to make some more dough, but I don't have any more yeast. Okay, so this is how they look like when they're put together. Now there's a lot of different recipes for these now. I'm going to do them like this today. Mine's with beef mixture and the spinach. Some people make it with the lamb. I don't find ground lamb. So if I do find lamb, it's on bone. I hope the tray will help me out with the non-stick part. I could put egg wash or something. I think this is going to be fine. One more here. Don't stick. I'm going to try the open face circle pizza as well. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same recipe or not, but this is how I know to make these. The very first recipe was Arabic. They made these one, but now it's coming Lebanese. All a different language, different recipes, different people. But the very early recipes that I found were Arabic. These little meat pies, so I'm just waiting for my oven to warm up. Not too hot. Okay, it's how they look like so far, but I'm going to put them back. They're still a little bit soft. So far this mat's working okay. Kind of worried, not sure if it's going to hold in the oven, but I think it's going to be okay. See if it's going to be non-stick. Okay, so the mat works pretty well. It is non-stick. Start to brown on the bottom. This one's not too bad. This one's okay. So yeah, now I'm happy with that. How they look like. Now let them cool down and I'll cut it into one and see how it's cooked inside. Yeah, there's a lot of different shapes you can make with these. You can make the circle one, you can make them into like a boat. Today I made it into a triangle because I'm using both spinach and beef. But some people, they just make the spinach. Others, they make it with lamb, but I have a hard time finding brown lamb. But thanks for watching my version of fatayer. And original recipe I found was from Arabic, which was a mixture of beef and spinach. Thanks for watching, RM. October 2017, winter. Even it doesn't feel like it's winter, it's almost winter. Okay, so as you can see, they do cook inside, which is good. And let those cool completely. And I got enough to make another 4 more with what I made. There maybe 6 more. And just play around with the shape. Try different shapes. Or you can make it more spinach. Or you can make it more lamb. Or you can make it more onion. I don't know. You could try out different recipes. This one I made today. RM, thanks for watching. Mixture half beef and half spinach. Let those cool down quite a lot and give it a try. Thanks for watching. RM, October 2017, winter.